Good morning. Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, saying goodbye. That's right, guys. I just said goodbye. And it was the very first time I've got to say goodbye in this manner. As y'all know, my son Morgan has been here this summer for his college summer break. He's been, at his mom's and at my place and staying down in Starkville, Mississippi at his apartment down there for college. But this last week, he's been with me, helping me out on the ridge. Very, very helpful. We went around and checked all the trail cameras for the trespasser that had destroyed my road. Got all that done. Thank you, Morgan, for helping me with that. Did a bunch of other things around the ridge. Appreciate you, buddy. He went on a trip. He has never flown before. That's right, never flown in an airplane before. Sorry for the rough roads here, guys. Never flown in an airplane. And I had to get up this morning bright and early, guys. It's early right now. I'm going to get this one out to you a little earlier. Went into Memphis International Airport. If anybody ever flown in Memphis International Airport, it's a big airport. We had 10 lanes of traffic going in this morning, and it was packed. But we left early. This being his first time, we left way early. And he is going to Denver, Colorado. Him and a bunch of his buddies got an Airbnb in Granby, Colorado, just outside of Denver, and they're going to go hiking and enjoy the Colorado mountain scenery. Definitely nothing like West Tennessee, that's for sure. But that ride into the airport this morning, was giving me some PTSD. I go 20 miles past the airport to go to work every morning. 53 miles one way from where I live out on the ridge into the industrial area south of Memphis. I got to drive that every morning. And oh my goodness, I was like, I took the F-250 too, and with all that traffic, you gotta be a little bit of a defensive driver, if you know what I mean. Did not care for that traffic. That's definitely not my favorite part of working where I work. But Morgan's flying for the first time, and he he just brought one carry-on, and that's actually, he didn't even bring a carry-on. He brought a personal bag that was shaped in size for personal. He put 3 pairs of shoes, a coat, and underwear, and jeans, and I don't know how he got it all in there. He's not a big giant guy, so maybe his clothes are a little bit smaller than my clothes, but he got it all packed up. And again, his first time flying, by himself, especially. Never flown and flying by himself the first time. And dropped him off, gave him a big hug, and he texted me saying he made it to his gate, which is good. He said his bag appears to fit in the container. They had to check it. So I'm excited for him. It's going to be a fun time for him. Several people are going. I got the number of his friend, his main friend. So that was tough saying goodbye though, because I love spending time with him and having him go off like this without me on his first trip, But it's okay. Lots to do on the ridge though. He comes back, maybe I get him to do some more, because I could always use a little help working on the ridge, if you know what I'm saying. Lots of hashtag work life going on, that's for sure. If you guys have been following Ridge Life at all this summer, it has been a lot of work. I was talking to David from Come On Homestead, and I was like, hey, how'd this hashtag no work life thing come about? Because if you recall, I used to work 50, 60 hours a week at the steel mill. Still put out 11 videos a week and clear land and work the tractor and animals and planting food plots. And I was like, y'all always called me like one of the hardest working guys in the family, if you recall. Well, getting my knee blown out, not doing the regular work, meeting Jen and go, kind of changing my lifestyle a little bit, doing a little less work, a little more living, doing trips to see family and vacations. And so that's kind of where that came from, in case y'all ever curious where hashtag no work life came from. Kind of a big change in lifestyle. Well, this last part of me blowing my knee out, once I got mobile again, has been a little bit different story, hasn't it? It's all hashtag work life. Of course, we attribute it to the work life coffee, right? I need me some more work life coffee. Caleb, work life coffee, send me some more K-cups. I need that night shift guy. If y'all are watching this and y'all want to send Caleb over at Work Life Coffee a text or a message or email or something, say, hey, Tim over Ridge Life needs some more Work Life Coffee. We want to see him work. But you'll have a video coming out today of me on Old Blue, getting it, working it again, fixing the road that was damaged, giving you a little tour of the grass, seeing how the grass is, and then getting out and checking them trail cameras and seeing what we see as far as catching that trespasser. Woo! You're gonna like today's video. And then and a couple days later, I believe Saturday, you've got a video I know you're gonna love. I may even premiere that video. And Jen working it. She gets on the Old Blue, the tractor, and she just doesn't drive it around the yard. She actually puts it to work. And a couple other things going on. That's actually a good video. There's several things going on in that video. You get to see a lot of stuff. A lot of Tim and Jen work time. Tim for work time. The weather has completely changed. Last week, for 2 weeks, it was just rain, which was great for the grass, right? On the ridge. It really has helped a lot. But this week, it has turned and it is dry and it is hot. It's 83 degrees right now, and the sun's, hasn't been up too long. Around 100 degrees with like 110 heat index. It's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. I don't care who you are. That's pretty hot. But I'm going to get back on there. I've got more video content for you. I've got to start unpacking that carport. I was hoping Morgan could help me, but it didn't quite work out that way with everything we had going on. I got to get Old Blue to service. Get some service on it, because I'm going to be putting her to work pretty hard pretty soon. And I normally do the regular services on her, but this time I'm going to have a full service done, and also get her checked out and quoted for a new backhoe attachment. That's right. I'm going to see. They said it's real expensive though, like $12,500 just for the attachment, and I don't know if that's out the door price or just the list price. But but I could really use it. I got a lot of trenching to do, and there's probably gonna be a lot of work over the years, and it's probably better to do it now, if you know what I'm saying. Probably better to do it now. Also got to move all that concrete. Yeah, you'll be seeing a video of me and Morgan going and getting 4,000 pounds of concrete coming out probably at the beginning of this coming week. You'll see that, and that video is a little interesting. It didn't quite work out the way we had hoped. Little different. Little things happen. I was using the Beast, the F-250, and that new equipment trailer, and went to Lowe's and got 4,000 pounds of concrete, 80-pound bags, 50 of them, plus a wheelbarrow and a bunch of other stuff for the solar carport. And really the only thing on the solar carport that I'm waiting on to get the pillars, the footers done for the pillars, is my cement mixer, concrete mixer. I ordered a concrete mixer, and it should be in tomorrow. It's supposed to be in tomorrow. So once I get that, I can get everything lined out and start getting the pillars down. Start erecting the solar carport. The shed, I was hoping to go visit the shed company for my shed to powerhouse, but the Rampage door didn't come in, so I'll be talking to them Monday. Gonna go see them at Twin City Barns, and hopefully get that delivered next week. I'm hoping I can go visit them and then get it delivered next week. Now, if it starts raining, all bets are off, because they have to drive up my driveway and then turn it around and get it positioned there on the Ridge property. And the grass is coming in, but it can be quite muddy. But they're looking forward to that. That's for sure. My solar panels, I've shipped FedEx freight. I got like 2,400 pounds of solar panels coming, 48 bifacial solar panels. My inverters and batteries and everything, I purchased those actually before, but they haven't shipped yet. They're still waiting to get some bus work and some other things that were on back order. And then those will ship. So it's all coming together pretty darn quickly. Haven't seen Jin in a while. I'm real excited to see her. She was with her daughter last weekend. Of course, I did get to see her Sunday for Tyler's birthday. Tyler's birthday was actually yesterday. We celebrated his birthday on Sunday when all of us could get together, but his birthday was actually yesterday, Wednesday. I told you were going to see a new addition to the Ridge, and you haven't yet. And I'm hoping I can get that done today, and because it just didn't work out to introduce you. But I'm hoping I can get that today, and you'll be seeing that next week. Just so many fun things. I'm still making arrangements for next year's Freedom Weekend on the Ridge. Looking at some things. I told you food truck, maybe food trucks. We'll see. A live band playing rock and southern rock and country. One of Jin and I's favorite bands, local bands called Big Wheel, and then get them to come out for Freedom Weekend. And should be a really good time. I got to get some accommodations set up. A lot of you have been asking, Tim, I thought you were going to do the barn, the livestock barn, before you started all your construction. Thought I was too. Didn't quite work out that way, did it? But as soon as things start to slow down on the barn dominium build, which they will, I'll get back on the barn, because the barn's that project that I can do at my own pace, my own leisure, not waiting on anybody else, deliveries and, equipment and all that kind of stuff. I did get the official drawings for my foundation. That's what I've been waiting on for all these months. Now I can have the foundation builder. I'm not doing my own foundation. I'm going to have that constructed professionally, and then I can build the house up on it. Because definitely, I believe you want a strong, professionally built foundation. Unless you have the time to do it, like Melanie and Gary, because that was amazing watching them do their foundation. I really don't want to go through. I mean, it was amazing to watch. I really don't want to go through what they went through. I'm just by myself, So I definitely don't want to take, that long and have to go through what they did. Oh my goodness. But it was very interesting to watch. And you saw what Marcel and Denise went through doing theirs. And of course, Denise just fell and hurt herself real bad. It's all grady. Sorry about this bumpy road, guys. The asphalt starting to pop up from the change in temperatures and the rain and it's just been crazy. It usually does that in the wintertime, but this summer it's been really rough on this asphalt. I'm finally out of Memphis now. I'm in Fayette County, out of Shelby County. Shelby County is where Memphis is. And I will say I'm very happy about one thing, the turkey on the Ridge. For a while, we didn't have hardly any turkey. And I did see in the trail cams a lot of coyote. And you'll see those coyote, and you'll see turkey, and you'll see some nice deer. And in the trail cam video coming out today, it's actually pretty diverse, because I didn't check some of the trail cameras for a while. Batteries died in some I put new batteries in. So you'll see video, actually some of the cameras were working. Yeah. And so I got a video from July, and some of it's a little bit older too. So you'll get to see some pretty good wildlife in this too, besides looking for the trespasser. Let's see what else is going on. I got my doctor's appointment for my knee August 15th. That's just only 2 weeks away. And they could clear me to go back to work the next day, or they could say, more things are going on. I have had a little bit of pain, but again, I've been working it pretty hard too. You guys know that. physical therapy. I'm doing physical therapy 1 day a week now, every Monday. This last time I went, oh my goodness, I was so sore. They did hamstrings and negative training on that quadricep. Yeah, I'm definitely still weak in certain areas. And that pain in that bottom of that knee has kept me from doing a lot of it, those special exercises. But I'm still dedicated to getting it done. Get a drink of coffee here, guys. Sorry. It is still early in the morning. Once I get the foundation built, I'll have the carport up, solar panels on the carport, power shed in place. Once I get the power shed wired up, and I got the grass growing, foundation to be in, move the ridge crib up, have water already from the well, power from the powerhouse, I'm pretty gonna be set for winter. Still have to get all my SIPS panels built and the timber frames cut and kiln dried. They do those to order. They do those to order. Get that delivered late winter, early spring, and start getting the walls erected and everything on the barn dominium. And while we're waiting, building the barn, getting the fencing up, getting some livestock and all that stuff, I think that's the kind of the plan I'm looking at. I'm hoping to keep that content going. Of course, going back to work this summer is, we'll just see how that goes. We'll see how that goes as far as slowing me down or anything like that. My passion, of course, is YouTube and getting you good quality content and keeping it consistent. And that's something I strive to do, okay? So I strive to really keep the consistent, good quality content coming to you. I think I've got a lot of good stuff to do that with. And hopefully you can see Morgan and Jin get their first buck this fall in deer season. You saw Jin get her first doe. You've seen Morgan get his first deer on the ridge in years past. Jin got her first doe last year, first doe ever. But this year I hope to put them on a buck. Now with the ridge property being built right in a, prime area of deer hunting, I don't know how it's going to affect it. But Morgan and I did move a bunch of trail cameras yesterday, or not yesterday. We did move a bunch of trail cameras, and we'll see where the deer are moving now that we've built the ridge property or cleared the land. I got to move some tree stands. I'm probably going to put one on the ridge property, a tree stand overlooking it, because them deer could come. Once that clover starts really coming in, them deer might come out there. And even with the carport there and the shed and everything, I think they may come out. And then of course I got the rest of the back 30.45 acres to put tree stands and stuff. So got to move things around a little bit. I did have the tree stands on the road, right? The Ridge Road going from my old property to Grandma Carol's. Well, now that's my gravel driveway and lots of traffic on it. Lots and lots of traffic. All right, guys, I'm getting close to the ridge, and I got to get this video uploaded to you and get lots of work done starting here soon, because it is hot, and humid. So until next time, guys, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life. Ooh.